Hello, good morning. This is Gregory Monaghan.
And this is Giovanni Murcia.
Middle-aged Persia was filled with many academic achievements. Astronomy, mathematics, and literature were all forwarded by the Persian Empire. These relationships with Rome formed many bonds created between the empires of both Rome and Persia after Rome broke down. Medieval Persia became leaders around 600 AD in astronomy, math, medicine, literature, and philosophy. The main achievements in this time, and especially in literature, is the development of Middle Persian, a written language which the older Persians could translate. Finally, Persia had books which they could translate, and history from Persia, especially pre-Greek wars, could finally be known. During this time, Rome was in chaos, so many enlightened scholars, whether they be philosophers, mathematicians, or literary artists, flocked to Persia because of the booming economy. This enlightenment of Persia, in addition to their own achievements in these fields, created the first medieval Renaissance around 615 AD. This Renaissance produced art and science, which became a founding part of the religion of Islam. The culture of Persia was enriched. Zoroastrianism, the religion of Persia, which was a minority religion up until this point, became a big hit. Due to all the immigrants, they finally made Zoroastrianism the national religion of the Iranian Empire in 580 AD. With the national religion Zoroastrianism, everyone who flocked towards Persia became Zoroastrianism, or almost everyone. In addition, they also provided a spiritual haven for Romans who sought refuge during the split of Rome, especially in the West, where conditions deteriorated quickly. The Byzantine Empire and Persia kept mutual relationships with each other, and these mutual relationships created a model for the medieval court ceremonies between kings of Western Europe. Finally, around 600 AD, the Sasanian Empire arose, which announced that everyone had the right to choose whatever religion they wanted. This came until about 620, when Zoroastrianism was declared the religion of Persia. The Sasanian Empire fell in 643 when the Islamic State spread throughout the country. They persecuted Christians and Zoroastrians alike until the first Islamic State fell in around 700. Because Christians and Zoroastrians were persecuted, but they were not martyred. Instead, they were forced to ride donkeys and mules instead of horses, which were a sign of respect. So, in 711, the Zoroastrian Persians attacked Constantinople, ending the Byzantine Empire and forming the final Persian Empire, which would last until the High Middle Ages. After the fall of Constantinople, the Persians spread their influence into modern-day Poland and Ukraine. This influential spread was gradual, but lasted around 711 AD until about 1456 AD. Cyrus the Great of Persia reigned from 559 to 530 BC. He conquered the Western Iranian Empire of the Babylonian Kingdom and freed many Jewish prisoners. This union of the Persian-Babylonian Empire set the ground for the Golden Age of Persia up to 1,000 years later. Christianity in the Western Roman Kingdom was Roman Catholic. They had many different sects and cults, and this led to the downfall and splitting of Western Rome. Greek Orthodoxy of the Eastern Rome, however, was mostly the one religion.
With political authority during the Sasanian Empire, Persia had already suffered decades of warfare with the Byzantines. The last heir to the throne had to face the waves of Muslim invasion unprepared at the age of 8, and then eventually Persia would inevitably become a Rashidun Caliphate, ultimately making Islam its unifying force. Persia remained a conquered region in the caliphate of the Rashiduns. Persia enriched its innovative neighbors such as Levantines, modern-day Lebanese people with their mathematics such as algebra, and the Muslim contributors such as Ibn Sina, known to us as Ibn Sina, improved science and philosophy, pretty much the center of all science in Western Europe. Reviving knowledge lost in Europe as the Byzantines had begun to decline, a new group of Muslims, known as the Seljuk Turks, would reside in Persia before moving